glimpses of the cross. And today, we are listening to powerful words from the cross. As I said in the opening, this perspective belongs to Jesus. You know, one has to think, what was Jesus thinking? And what did Jesus see? And how was Jesus translating and interpreting what was going on as he was suffering on the cross, dying? Well, we can know what he saw by what he said. And one of the most powerful things that Jesus said in the discourse of the cross, the 7 last words as it's often referred to, is he makes this cry to God for tolerance, more than tolerance. He makes this cry for grace. He really says, I don't want you to hold those who are doing me in accountable for their behavior. What he says literally in the text is, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. What Jesus is doing, he sees in the humanity the need for grace. He looks out and he sees the corruption of the government, the corruption that has convicted him on no crimes, for no crimes. A corruption of the government who has guards standing around who have accosted him and are standing around. The evil of the time that would cause a human being to be nailed to a cross with feet and hands, and then the exaggerated humiliation of a cross being put on his brow and then stabbed in the side. He's looking out. He doesn't see the crime. He doesn't see the corruption. He sees the pain. He sees the need for this humanity to have grace. And so for Jesus, he sees his suffering, his dying on the cross, as an expression that will solicit God's grace for a broken humanity who has fallen from God. He sees the powerful display of their corrupted integrity displayed before him beneath the cross as people onlookers, and he sees the need for grace. Oh, thank God. Aren't you glad that God sent Jesus and Jesus saw our need for grace and petitioned God in the very act of dying that God would extend his grace to a fallen and broken humanity? That Jesus would ask that they be forgiven. Jesus also would give an explanation, say they really don't know what they're doing. They really are lost. They don't know their way. So Father, please forgive them because they don't know what please extend to them grace. That's what grace is, forgiveness that we do not deserve. Anybody in here been delivered, been forgiven for what you know you were guilty of? Father, forgive them. Give them grace. Override the penalty. Dismiss the revenge. Exercise for them your grace.